within at least 1 week, maximum 2 weeks, you will see noticeable results. In today's video, we are talking about the 5 game-changing benefits of castor oil for your hair, skin, and face. Now, I've talked about the benefits of castor oil for your hair on this channel before, but today we're digging a little bit deeper, okay? Castor oil is one of those oils that we all have and we've used at one time, then it stops being popular, then we forget about it, and then it comes on trend again, and then we're using it again. So let's talk about the 5 benefits you absolutely need to know that can improve your lifestyle, your beauty journey. If you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I post videos twice a week and shorts in between lifestyle, hair, and beauty. So if that seems interesting, consider subscribing. The subscription button is right down there, as well as the bell icon. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every single time I post. Let's get into it. The first thing you can use castor oil for, of course, I'm going to start with hair because I know you guys love hair content. It not only helps boost hair growth, thicken your hair strands, but it also helps strengthen the hair. Castor oil is one of the only oils that contains something called ricinoleic or ricinoleic acid, which can help improve blood circulation on the scalp, which is very rare for an oil that's not an essential oil like peppermint or tea tree oil. It also provides nutrients directly to the follicles, which helps the hair grow in thicker and fuller. And this is why castor oil is one of the #1 oils that's recommended if you have thinning, balding, or even traction alopecia, so hair loss at your hairline. The reason why it's not recommended like all over your hair all over the time is because it is a very thick oil. I just purchased a new bottle of castor oil. This is the brand that I got, and the reason I'm showing you this is because the brand of castor oil, or any organic or one ingredient oil, the brand is really not that big of a deal. All you need to know is that when you look at the ingredients, it should say castor oil only. So here you can see ingredients. Hopefully it's clear enough. Right there, it says castor oil. So it shouldn't be like olive oil, canola oil. It shouldn't be mixed with anything else. If you want castor oil, no matter the brand, as long as it's pure castor oil, cold pressed castor oil, that is your best option. But I will link some options in the description box below. As you can see, just look how thick that is. It's basically like a gel. Okay, castor oil is very thick. So if you put it all over your hair, all over your scalp, it could cause sort of like high growth fatigue. It can actually make you lose hair because it makes your hair like too soft. It can make your hair feel sort of sticky because again, it is a very thick oil. So if you're using it on a bald patch or on your hairline, that is perfectly fine because there's no hair to tangle or fall out in that area. So this can really help stimulate hair growth, and most products that are for your hairline or bald patches contain castor oil. Now, if you want to use this all over your scalp, it is better to incorporate it with a lighter oil like avocado oil, camellia oil, and you still get the benefits. You just won't use it super thick because you may have adverse effects and you're going to end up saying, everybody says castor oil helps thicken their hair, but it made my hair fall out. It's probably because you're just using it incorrectly. The next way castor oil can help you grow your hair and have healthier, thicker, fuller hair is because it is so thick and gel-like and contains ricinoleic acid. It actually acts as a humectant, which means it is great if you are in a humid environment. If your hair is feeling really dry, it will actually attract moisture from the air into your hair, and that will help keep your hair hydrated. But remember, oils are not moisturizers. So if your hair is already moisturized and you're using castor oil on your hair or on your scalp, it will attract more moisture to that area. But if it's dry, it's not going to help as much as if your hair is already moisturized. So this way, when you use it correctly, it will help your hair be less dry, more moisturized, and it can help prevent split ends. If you find that you're having a lot of split ends, you can use castor oil again. Maybe try mixing it in with another oil, but because it's like gel-like and a little sticky, if you rub it between your palms and put it right on the ends of your hair, not only will it prevent split ends, before you cut off the split ends that you do have, it will improve the look of them because it will make the hair sort of like stick together. But remember, you cannot treat a split end. The only way to treat it is cut it off. But sometimes we have a little like random split ends that are like, you're not going to cut them now because you're just going to wait until you have your trim, whenever that is. This can help improve the look of those split ends in the meantime. So this is what can actually help you have longer hair, because if your ends are perfectly cared for, you will retain length. And that's what actually dictates if you're going to have longer hair or not, because if your ends are continuously breaking off and dry, even if your hair is growing really fast, if your hair is breaking faster than that, then your hair is going to stay the same length or keep getting shorter, and it might seem like your hair is not growing even though it is growing. This is actually my most major problem. This next one is one that I personally absolutely love, and this is because the results are so fast. And this is enhancing eyebrow and eyelash growth, okay? I don't have the longest eyelashes. These are my real eyelashes today. I don't know if they look long on camera. I feel like natural lashes just don't pick up as well on camera. But I do have naturally thick lashes, but they are not long. Castor oil, however, if you use it on your eyelashes every single day, even like 3 times a week, within at least 1 week, maximum 2 weeks, you will see noticeable results. And it seems like it's this magical thing that's happening, but the truth is, the reason why you see results so fast is because your eyelashes are so short. Even if you have longer eyelashes than the average person, like borderline touching your eyebrows, that's still like maximum an inch or less of hair, right? So even if it grows by like a micromillimeter, you are going to notice. So it does not only help boost the hair growth, but in the same way, if you put it on your ends, it prevents split ends. Believe me, eyelashes and eyebrows can also have damaged ends. And so if they keep breaking off, then your lashes can never look as long as they can be. And so when you put this, it sort of coats your lashes and conditions your lashes. And so it prevents them from breaking and they stay looking nice and long. And it is so easy to apply, but it's easy to forget because it takes like a few seconds. And the same way for your eyebrows. As you can see, I also have naturally pretty thick brows, but I find that when I use this, if I have any little gaps where it's not like the natural shape of my lashes, any little gaps that form from a little eyebrow shedding, it will fill them up so quickly if you use castor oil on your brows as well. I have talked about this before, but I did get COVID um, when it like in 2020 at some point. And usually you experience hair shedding like 3 months after you're already better. So you might not associate it with that. But for me, what happened is I didn't really have any noticeable hair loss on my scalp or anything like that. But I had hair loss in my eyebrows, and I think it was on this side. I basically had like a hole in my brows. I had no idea how that happened, but I just noticed it one day, like, oh my God, there's a huge patch of hair missing. And I started using castor oil, and within like 2 weeks, it was fixed. So, another thing I want to mention is even if you don't have noticeable results when it comes to growth on your eyebrows and your lashes, if you have hair that is as coarse and as difficult to manage as mine, you might notice that your lashes feel very conditioned and soft, and even your brows, that when you're doing your eyebrows and like putting mascara on, you notice that everything just goes on so much smoother and it lasts so much longer. So even if you don't see significant growth, try and notice if your products apply better, because for me, that's one of the major reasons that allows me to use it as well. And if you stop using it, yes, there is a chance that your results are going to go away, and that is because in the same way that you lose hair on your scalp, your hair sheds every single day. Your eyelashes and your eyebrows also shed every single day. And because you have less hair, it takes a much shorter time for you to have a whole new set of lashes and a whole new set of brows. So probably like in a month or so, the results that you had will all go away because most of the hairs that you use the castor oil on will have shed already. Now, skin hydration is one thing that I never thought of castor oil for, simply because it's a very like thick feeling oil, and I never thought of putting it on my skin. But my sister was using it on her skin and she was like, it's been making my skin feel so nice and really nice and smooth. And a bunch of people on TikTok have been obsessed with using castor oil on their face. And for me, even though I have dry skin, I just never thought of using it on my face. And then I tried it and it makes a massive difference. Now it is kind of intense. It would only be something that I do if I have like a little bit of dry patches, if I feel like there's a place that needs a little bit of healing because it was like aggravated by maybe just like a breakout or something like that. What I would do is either put like the tiniest drop in my moisturizer and then mix it together and put it all over my face. or if there was a certain area that I wanted to put it on, I would just rub it between my palms and really warm it up to sort of thin it out and then apply it to my face. And it actually makes a really great difference in a short period of time. So if you've never tried castor oil on your face or even on your body, try it, especially to any areas that have experienced a little bit of like extra dryness, like maybe your elbows or your knees, and you notice a big difference. Another thing you can use this for as facial care is if you want to use castor oil for slugging. So you can use it in the same way, like remember how I said I just put a little bit of it into my moisturizer. If you feel like you want like an overnight like slugging experience, which is when people take something that's very thick like Vaseline and they put it all over their face and then they wake up in the morning and then they wash it off and their skin is like super smooth and supple. You can actually use castor oil to do this, but again, warm it between your palms. You can use a little bit more than usual, put it all over your face. It helps with hydration, locking in the moisture. It even helps with skin texture, but make sure that when you wake up the next morning, you have to wash it off with a cleanser. And I'm emphasizing that because not everyone uses a cleanser in the morning, including me. I just wash my face with water. I move on to my toning, sunscreen products. Because I have dry skin, I don't see the need to wash my face with a cleanser in the morning when I do my intense double cleansing routine in the evening. But if I ever use something that's thick like this or any other products that feel heavy on my face or sweat from the gym, I will go ahead and use a very gentle cleanser to wash my face. What tip was your favorite, and did I miss out on any tips? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.